Welcome back to the grand finals here at UMG Dallas. Make sure you guys are using the hashtag Elgato20K when you're talking about the matchup between Denial and Envy. Of course, we want to, let you guys know that we're playing on the Xbox One now, starting at $3.99. Of course, you guys can play games like Sunset Overdrive, Halo, Titanfall, all that good stuff, as well as Call of Duty Ghost on your Xbox One. Make sure you pick yours up today. With that said, well, we have ourselves a match here, boys.
Yeah, and some Forza. Can't forget the Forza.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. It's actually
Forza.
It's actually Forza.
Forza?
Forza.
I don't believe that at all.
It's an
Anyways,
Italian
friends,
thing,
says Golden Boy's making up lies in the booth. Warhawk search and destroy. Maven on the hot seat here. It is going to be, who's going to be on attack first?
It's going to be Replays and the crew.
Okay, so it is going to be Denial. Maven, who are you taking in this search?
I really think Denial's going to take it. They've just looked more consistent so far in S&D from what I've seen. I know you said that Envy plays well on this particular map, but I just think they're a little bit down on each other right now, even after coming off that 6 series in the losers bracket finals.
It's just that confidence. It's that confidence that has really put the, like, I've never seen, I've known Study for a very long time. We hang out quite a bit. He's a good friend. And, there's always been that tinge of doubt with him where he's always been like, well, I messed up, or I didn't do this right, or I didn't do this right. And he's like, if only I could do this. But this time around, none of that has happened at this event.
Oh, this is a good play right here. They didn't get any, they couldn't find any information as to where Envy was going to be. So now the bomb is going to be rotating over to A. Nameless is going to be taken out. And this is going to be Replays just creeping up with the bomb. Down goes Study there. So JCap now is in a good spot. Yeah,
well, Replays is looking to make this work as he will be able to get the bomb down over at A. But, we've seen this happen time and time again where it seems like the situation is going to pan out in the favor of the planting team, but then they just get pincered and mistakes are made. But Replays, though, is going to find one, and he's going to get the double on that one as well. Merc is going to be left alive here as he's going to be dealing with a 1v3 Replay. Saint Zuma are going to be the ones he has to worry about now. Merc playing this one very slow, creeping around the corner, finding one with the Vector. That's going to be an easy connection for him as he continues on forward here. 20 seconds on the clock. He needs to make this work here, dropping away. He's going to be full red, having to escape from this with 14 remaining.
Yeah, he just doesn't have time to work with here. He's got nothing he can do. They know right where he is. Replay is able to pick up the plant and 3 kills. Hell of a round out of him. Once he got the plant down to even move, he has head glitched the bomb there. Yeah. Sat and waited for the push around that corner, and that's the problem. Envy tried to force all from the same side. They came from that backside, didn't try to push through Zig, didn't try to wrap around. They all pushed from the same spot, lined it up easy for Replays. I'm
really proud of Replays as well, man. He's had one of the most struggled-filled Call of Duty Ghost seasons of all time. I mean, he joined FaZe, and things were going well, but they were never getting the placings they wanted. And finally, he's starting to see some success here towards the end. So I'm proud of the guy, man.
Yeah, Replays, I hung out, another friend of mine, too. I don't know these guys for such a long time.
You're just friends with everyone.
Well, no, but, like in particular, when I look at this team here, especially with Replays and Study, like I've known them, we hang out, we play games together, and you always hear about this struggle that they have, and now it's good to see them, feeling well here. But, of course, looking at Envy now, dealing with this 2v3, and, of course, this is not the most advantageous positions here. Maven, what do they need to do here?
Not let Replays get in behind and get 2 easy flank kills as he's jumped out to 5-0 already. We're on with Merc again as he's at a disadvantage here. Again, player and loading player to his left outside of post, not able to pick up either. Another kill for Replays. Wow. He cleans up JCap as well. 7 of the first 8 kills go to Replays. He is rolling.
Look at this kill cam here. Finding one, he lines up the second one perfectly. Replays is just on fire. He's 7-0, guys. 7-0.
It's like they're trying to line up for him. The two pieces we saw him get were both just like straight shots there. Not take away from him. He's crushing, but a couple of these
absolutely.
2 pieces are just
stay on board with Replays. Let's see if he can have the perfect game. Also, I believe him and Study have the exact same gold chain necklace, which is something we're going to have to talk about after this.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's just... My goodness, why would you even?
I'm serious. Look at this though. This is almost reminding me of like a Warhawk that we saw like EG versus Optic Gaming at Hot Champs.
Yes. Oh yeah.
The blowout, remember?
Yeah, that's right. I remember that game. That game was nuts, and it just seemed like everything was clicking for them. That's exactly what's going on here. Replays, though, he's just going to get hit with every single piece of nade or tactical nade has been manufactured by the military. As Replays having to get away from this one, he thinks he finds someone, but he's actually going to opt to run away from this one, and that's going to give him 28 seconds here to mess with by himself. 1v2, formal, nameless, up against Replays.
Well, you got to like this if you are Denial. You got your 7-0 player live. He gets eyes on one, does get hit markers. He may get challenged here. They have to work on the defuse. Formal able to clean him up. Nice shots there. Plenty of time to try and get the defuse, as we may have encountered the bomb glitch.
Yes.
All right.
Nameless is going to try. He'll be able to get it.
He's good. He got it.
Oh, look at that. Teamwork is dream work. Way to go, Ant.
Yay. And Nameless is going to get that one, as that will be 2-1. Envy puts their first on the board here, Scott. So, you know, obviously a sigh of relief.
So that's how you beat the bomb glitch. You set them 2 alive.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I think this is good. Now they're going to go on the attack. I would love to see a fast A out of them, but this team's all about the B pushes, and you know, Nameless going to watch the flank. If he doesn't see anything in the middle, he'll probably go on a flank of his own.
Yeah, which maybe would pay off in dividends for them, perhaps. But replays, though, starting this run again. I mean, he has just been on fire. But with that said, 2-2 here. Merc and Nameless facing off against Saints and Study. Saints is going to be left alone here. Let's see what Renato can do. Is he's going to be looking around, looking by B, seeing if someone's going to creep up. That's going to be a connection, and that's going to be one on Merc. Now, that would mean that the bomb carrier is down. So what is Nameless going to do here? Because the pressure is on him.
Nameless should have an idea where he went. He knows where the kill came from. He did rotate out. He's watching for that rotation, but you see Saints actually rotate back. He might have got eyes on him there. Water tower. We're going to see how he wants to play this. Like you said, he does have to get the bomb. He has 40 seconds to work with. Plenty of time now. He should have an idea, at least to the general location of the player. He's got plenty of time to rotate A if he'd like to. It looks like he is going to make the
No, he's going to play this one out intelligently, in my opinion. I think this is a smart play, because you know what? The other player, Saints, is going to think to himself, all right, he hasn't made any moves yet. And then what is he going to do?
Yeah, well, but all contrary, Alex, because as he should, he shouldn't be. He should just be waiting. He's going to check this bomb site.
That's
and,
it.
Oh,
That's it.
Ant thought that he was going to rotate out there, and oh, surprise, Ant!
Wow.
Nice patience by Saints. It was. If Nameless didn't reload his gun, it was going to give me an aneurysm. I was looking at the 10 bullets and the reload there the entire time. It's literally all I could focus on.
You know what? I got to point out that play from Saints. I mean, that is some crazy guessing that you have to do on that one. I don't know. He just left it. He was like, well, you know, if he goes B, I have a beat on it. But if he goes A, I have all this work in front of me.
If he gets, you have plenty of time to work with. If he goes A, you might as well guess one. Trying to rotate through is so dangerous. If he would have rotated, he would have got caught. So he played it well, played it patient. Props to him. 3-1 lead for denial.
Well, what I find rather interesting as well, too. Oh, wait a minute. It's that, that 2v2. Now Formal left alive here. That's going to be a quick round for denial here. As
they are pissing gold right now.
Yeah,
it is amazing.
Everything that they do is perfect.
Every two-piece I've seen is just like a straight line. You kill one, second player directly behind them.
That is a problem. That is a problem. You don't want to run in a straight line like lemmings.
Dude, this is wild game 2.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting Envy to kind of come in here and do something with this. I thought Warhawk, they normally change the tempo up a lot. They throw a lot of different looks at people, but taking a look at the minimap here, you can just tell Denial was like, okay, they are going to be going A this round, and they didn't. So now here comes the rotation back. They were able to get a pick on Study, and there's going to be a 4-on-3. They are now all moving together.
That's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, they really needed that first blood. They've barely gotten any, really, and when they have, the trade has gone down so quick. You know, one time they did get that first blood, it turned into a 2v2 within 5 seconds. This is the first time they've been able to get a player advantage here and get set up. Bomb is going to be down. Formal's going to be watching this mid-street. He should get eyes on a player in just a second. Formal picks up 2 actually there mid-street, so great job by him. Last alive is Saints.
Yep, that's right. Tried to switch to him, but it actually messed up. Nope, and that's going to do it, making it 4-2 here as Envy answers back, finds some life in this one in round number 6. Round 7 up next.
I'm sorry, I was watching Formal on this side because he was watching that flank.
Yeah, no, I had him highlighted too.
Well, no, it's really funny because as everyone knows, Maven has like the biggest man crush on Formal of all time. Yeah. So every single game, he's just
I haven't changed it. Yeah, it's just been on him. I haven't changed anything.
That's
like the first time I've looked at the screen and it worked out.
Because I looked at your screen, I saw that Formal had a snipe. So
there you go.
Hey, at least I can know what's going on in the life of Formal when I look over at Maven's screen.
That's the same with his phone.
Yeah, no,
Maven gets notifications when Formal tweets.
I've seen his wallpaper as well. I know. Well, it seems like Formal's actually going to switch that one up.
This is all true.
Yep, and replays here, who's had a stellar game so far. 9-3. Saints as well, 7-3. He's had some pretty clutch rounds as well, but Nameless is going to pick off Study. That's going to leave it into a 2v3. Let's see how these guys are going to react here as replays puts out shots, no hit markers.
Well, they need this big performance by replays because Zuma on the flip side, really struggling now. He's actually 1-7, has been first-blooded twice now, I believe. So replays here in a 1v3. This is obviously going to be incredibly difficult for him. 45 seconds left.
Oh, my God.
Didn't need any time because Nameless shreds.
Yeah, Nameless just turning it up here as he finds a player pushing up on top of the semi, and he's going to be able to take him out with a Vector. That will be round number 7 in the books. Envy getting 2 in a row here, looking to make the tie happen, fellas. So it seems like Envy's finding their stride here.
Yeah, and that's really big. I would love to see a fast A out of Envy. I think if they went with a lightweight class and really just pushed out A, it would really catch them off guard, but they're still hell-bent on B.
Yeah, well, we'll see how this works out. I mean, you know, last round it worked for them. You know, they were able to come out on top of that one.
Yeah, it's true.
They won 2 in a row. So, you know, I mean, it's like, hey, keep trying it, right? I mean, I think this round, it's a little risky here, don't get me wrong, but still, it's like they know how to play this one. But despite it all, Saints is actually going to take him out, Merc, who had the bomb, and this is not going to be a good look here as we cross that 1 minute.
Well, the smoke now dissipates, and that bomb is just stuck in a very precarious position there right by the B plant. It's going to be so tricky. Look at the arrows on the minimap, just 3 hawking on that bomb. It's going to be so difficult for them to try and get a grab and plant, but that is Nameless, able to grab 1, turns this into a 3v3 as he checks the flank.
That's those money 8s right there.
That angle. It is.
That angle's absurd.
Well,
yeah, 2 good angles, too.
I mean, Nameless is watching the flank. There is going to be an engagement up top. That's going to be JCap. JCap's now going to be able to pinch them, and he's going to be cleaned up. So now this is going to be a 2v1.
All up the Nameless, who's putting down some shots. He finds one in the middle. Now it's going to be 22 seconds, but that's going to make it 5-3 as Saints will be there for the stop. That's his 10th kill of the game, Scott. 10th kill.
Dude, he's playing amazing. I mean, and the crazy thing is that Replays is right there with him. We haven't even really spoken about Saints up until just now when we realized, oh, you have 10 kills.
Yeah, that's actually pretty true. But now, Envy on the hot seat here. If they go down 2-0 in this series, our next game type will be Freight Blitz. That is just
that's a good game type for Envy as well, though.
It is.
We watch them play against Optic Nation. They are very, very dominant at that game type. But I don't know. Already here, 2 of them go down. They have to be a little bit demoralized here. We're on board with Merc as he is going to be looking to find someone. They're going to be all over American Formal. Also lingering around Maven. It's not looking good.
Now that he's going to be stuck in a 1v4 here with 40 seconds left to go. Bomb is down. Ankles broken. Going to try to see if he can pick up these kills.
There you go.
He's got a player basically from every angle. 6-3. Game 2 goes to now 2-0 lead in this first best of 5. And this is not looking good for Team EnvyUs.
Shout out to the Vuvuzela in the crowd.
Is that how you say it?
Vuvuzela, yeah.
What did you said? Vuvuzela.
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 Vuvuz.
I'm gonna assume that's how you say it, or the giant horn.
Vuvuzela.
Vuvuzela.
Sure.
That makes insanely good sense.
But of course it would, because it's something I didn't say.
I think that's the 3rd S&D in a row that Saints has put up double digits.
Saints has just been tearing it up, guys.
Well, he has so much to prove. He wasn't able to go to Gfinity. He got dropped from FaZe.
Anaheim. Yeah.
Rough Anaheim, and now he's coming out here, and he's doing very, very good. And as we all know, Formal and Saints have a little bit of a bromance going on, so it's going to be interesting to see. But Envy really needs to sit down, regain their composure. They have one of their best game types coming up. They can easily do this. They just have to take it game by game.
All right, so quick commercial break. We'll see if Envy can bounce back from this one. They need a vocal leader to step up here, get the crew together, and bounce back in it. We'll see you on the other side.